So as you see, we have given both the client machine static IP addresses. I'm going to show you that by cmd command prompt. I do IP config. Alright. Also on the 7 machine, I'm going to do the same thing. cmd IP config. So as you guys can see, both the client machines have static IP addresses, and the default gateway both point to the server. The next thing we're going to do is go into Network Sharing Center and turn particular settings on the server. I'm already in the Network Sharing Center, and what we are doing is turning network discovery on, we're turning file sharing on, and the public folder sharing is on. So that's what we need. We're also doing the same, we're doing the same thing across on the client machines. Network Sharing Center. Alright, I already did this on this side, so you see network discovery, file sharing, and public folder sharing is on. Likewise, I'm going to do it for the 7 machine, Windows 7 machines. Advanced settings, and make sure that everything is on also. Network discovery, file sharing, and public folder sharing. That's what we're interested in. So those things are on. We have pointed our client machines to the server. Okay, so I'm at the Windows 7 client. If I go to the Network and Sharing Center for the Windows 7 client, you would note that Network 3 is showing up. I'm going to Control Panel. I'm going to System and Security. I'm selecting System, and you would see that the PC is still part of a work group. So what do? I say Change Settings. I select Change, rename the computer, or change its domain or work group. Click Change. I click Change. I want to make it a member of a domain. I enter the domain name, walker.com, and I say OK. I'm now prompted to enter a name and password of an account with permissions to join the domain. So I'm putting in administrator. And I'm going to enter the administrative password. And I say OK. And here you see welcome to walker.com domain. So it says you must restart. I say OK, and this machine will restart. What we're going to do now, just now, okay, close and restart. Alright, while that machine is restarting, I'm going to cross to the intelligent client, the Vista PC. I'm doing the same thing to the intelligent client, the Vista machine, and we go to Network and Sharing Center. Now if we view computers and devices, you will notice that the server is showing up and the Jason Bourne PC is there. Alright, so what we want to do now is join Jason Bourne PC to the walker.com domain. So I'm going to have to go do a similar process that I did across by the Windows 7 machine. I go to the Control Panel. I say select System and Maintenance. I say System, and I go to Change Settings. Continue. I have to rename this computer or change its domain or work group. To rename this computer or change its domain or work group, click Change. So I click Change. I say Domain. I enter the domain name, walker.com. I say OK, and I'm prompted to enter an username and password that will allow me to join the domain. I say OK. And here you see welcome to the walker.com domain. I say OK. I'm gonna have to restart. Okay. I close, and now I allow this machine to restart. So what we have done there is join the two machines, the Windows 7 client and the Vista PC, to the Walker.com domain.